Good morning, students. Today's class will see the introduction to digital electronics. Myself, Dr. Uma Devi, Department of Physics. Today's class, I am going to concentrate analog versus digital. Why digital or analog? Advantages of digital over analog. How to get digital from analog. How it's made. Where are they used? So before entering into the topic, let us have a glance about the definition of electronics and the types of electronics. The first one, electronics. Electronics is a branch of physics and technology concerned with the design of circuit using transistor and microchips and with the behavior movement of electrons in a semiconductor, conductor, vacuum or gas. This is the definition of electronics. In electronics, we have two types. One is analog electronics and second one is the digital electronics. Analog electronics is they are electronic systems with a continuous variable signals, whereas the digital electronics use of Boolean logic and discrete signal electronics for electrons, devices and equipments. In generally, we can say that analog electronics is a continuous variable signal, whereas the digital electronics deals with discrete variable signal. So here I have given the pictorial representation of analog versus digital. First one, analog. Analog signals are one whose output varies continuously in step with the input. For example, see here, the input varies continuously, and that means output varies continuously in analog. In digital, whose output varies at discrete voltage level, commonly called high or low, or we can say that 1 or 2. Now you can see the diagram. So this is the square wave. Square wave is an example of digital signal. 1 is for high and 0 is for low. So analog, again I will repeat, in analog output varies continuously, whereas in digital output varies at discrete voltage level. Out of analog and digital, so we are preferring digital because everything is digitalized and we are living in a digital world. Why we have to prefer digital? There are some reasons. First one, data can be stored. That is the memory characteristics of digital. Second one, the data can be used in calculations. So whenever we need, we can use the data for the calculations. And they are compatible with display technology, and also they are compatible with computer technology. The systems can be programmed. So as per their wish, we can program the system. And next one, why analog? First one, those are the advantages of digital. Now, why analog? Most real world events are analog in nature. Analog processing is usually simpler. Analog processing is usually faster. Traditional electronic systems, the traditional electronic systems mostly comes under analog. Next one, benefits of digital over analog. So in the previous slide, I have shown you advantages of digital and also advantages of analog. So in this slide, we'll see what are the benefits of digital over analog. First one, reproducibility. Second one, they are not affected by noise. That means they are quality. Then easy to design, data protection, programmable, speed and economy. Next one, how to get digital from analog. First process, sampling. See here, So this one denotes, the red one denotes digital and the blue one denotes analog. How it's made? At any point in the circuit, only two voltage states are present. One is high, another one is low. Already I told you one is for high is for 1 and low is for 0. Or in Boolean will denote 1 represent true, 0 represent false. So we can conclude high or 1 are true. In other, for low, 0 or false. Generally, in a circuit, the plus 5 is considered as high, whereas 0 volt, that is the ground volt, is considered as low. So in this picture, I have given the example. This 5 volt denotes high and 0 denotes low. Where they are used? They are used in real life applications. So this is the part, because I have left it with you. You have to think over what are the inputs and what is the output. So where we are using these things in our day-to-day life. How do they look? So they look like a chip, and all these things we'll see in the next class. Thank you, students.